Beauty and Pain.
After our episode, Can a Man Be in Love with Two Women? We had a viewer say, love is subjective. So can you talk about what's love on one of your shows? So we got you, viewer. Today we're going to cover what is love. What is love?
Ooh, love is patient. Or having patience, I guess. To me, that's what love is. Because, love at first sight crap, I don't believe in that.
So what about when you run out of patience? Is it still love?
It is if you can leave the person and really wish them the best and want to see them continue to flourish and grow. And you really love somebody if you leave them and you can see them with somebody else and you're happy for them, then you really love them. But just because you stop being in love with somebody doesn't mean you don't love them anymore. In love and love is two totally separate things. Like he said, the viewer said, it's very subjective.
Very.
But again, for me, I feel like love is patient.
But do you think that most people, when they leave a relationship, they can genuinely be happy for the individual?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, if you really love somebody, I don't feel like you could never hate them. Because if you can hate somebody,
then it was never really love.
Right. That's like my child. You know what I mean? Like, I could never hate my child no matter what he or she did. Because I really love that person. So when you really love somebody, whether they're your child, your spouse, your friend, even if they've done you wrong, if you in your heart are really been in love with them and have love for them, then you can never hate them and you can wish them the best and not be bitter. I can honestly say, I've got done really bad a few times, and I
still love the person.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? You know why? Let me explain to you why. Because I've got done wrong plenty of times, and I don't wish them bad. I just don't wish them anything. They don't exist to me. I don't wish anybody bad. But somebody that did me wrong, but I knew their heart. So even though it didn't work out, and this goes for friendships too, not just relationships. Mm-hmm. I have stopped dealing with people in a friend type of situation, and I don't wish them bad, and I don't hate them, and I still have so much love for them. But I just have to take myself out of that situation. Mm-hmm. So to me, that's real love, because I know that person's heart, whether it be a relationship person or a friendship person or even a family member person. You know what I mean? So to me, that's real love. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Is when whatever relationship that is, that you can still wish them the best.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm like that with one of my kids' father. Like, I really genuinely love him. Like, he don't do no wrong in my eyes.
Not me.
I just genuinely love him and want to see him win. But you know what? I had a conversation just recently with one of my friends, and she had asked me about one of my kids' dad. Like, you guys were in such a long relationship. Is it really over? And I was like, yeah, it's really over. I said,
so the baby daddy that you have real love for is not the same baby daddy that
I'm about to talk about. No,
okay.
So she was like, so is it really over after all these years? I said, yes, it's really over. It's been almost 3 years. I said, I really wish him the best, and I hope he meets somebody and can eventually get married and, and be a better father. And she said, do you genuinely wish that for him? And I told her, yes. But I told her, that took time. It took maturity for me. Because in the beginning, when you're leaving such a long relationship and you've put in so much time, at first you're like, I don't want to go see him win with the next person. Mm-hmm. But what I realized is that it's all in your perspective, right? So to me, if a man leaves you and then he goes and he wins in his next situation, I feel that can be a part of him realizing that he lost a good thing. And in his new situation, he wants to be a better man.
Right.
And not put himself in that same situation again.
And you're okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
That he's winning with the next woman?
Yeah, now.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Right. But
not when I first,
right.
no, not when it first happened. Absolutely
right. And that's
not.
keeping it 100.
No,
yeah.
not when it first happened. But now I am, because what I realize as time goes on, if he doesn't get his shit together, it makes me feel some type of way. So you was with me all these years, and now that I left you, you haven't applied nothing that I taught you in the relationship, it start making me feel some type of way.
So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
When two people are in a relationship, and I'm talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, if the person is only staying because they don't want to see the other person really happy, that's not love. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a relationship and the only reason you're staying in that relationship is to keep the other person holding them back, that's not real love.
No,
Matter of
it's
fact,
not.
that's hate. You're a hater. Let it go, L-I-G.
But for some people, not necessarily, because for some people they feel like I put in so much time. Like some people really stay hoping that stuff will turn around. But what I've come to realize, the more time that you put in, the more time you're wasting.
Right. And so I guess like when you asked what is love, and I said it's patience. But then patience is like, how much patience can you really have?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, how long do I gotta wait for you to get right?
Yeah. So what is your limit? Like what is your limit, or what's like the final straw that'll make you feel like, you know what, I love him, but I have to let the situation go because now it's unhealthy for me.
Oh, different situations, you know what I mean? I've let go for different reasons, you know, in past relationships. You know what? I let go. If I lose respect for you, I gotta go. Because then at that point, you're a clown to me, and you know, I don't do clowns.
Losing respect is what? Talking to the man crazy, or what's losing respect?
Just feeling this. I feel this. I'm gonna give an example. I shouldn't give that example, but
what? This is real beauty and pain. Keep it real.
Okay, so if a baby daddy can disrespect his baby's mom, and I'm not going to say in which way, because that's getting too specific, I lose respect for you. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I labored your child, and I raised your child well, and if you can disrespect me, then I don't respect you.
So can you love somebody you've lost respect for?
Freak no. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot for me to lose respect for somebody, you know what I mean, in a relationship fashion, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that is through my children. Like, it's like, do what you will to me, say what you want about me, whatever, you know what I mean? But when it comes to my kids, all bets is off.
So I think in a lot of situations, women hold on to a certain degree when there's no kids involved. Then when the kids come, you get to see that person for who he really is.
Right.
And our loyalty as a mother and a woman
It's to our
is
children.
to our children. So a lot of time, you see most relationships break up once the kid arrives.
Right.
Because that's when you really get to see someone's true colors.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
I know that's how it's been for me.
Yeah.
Like I've stayed in relationships for years and we've been cool and I've put up with a lot of shit, but then when the kids come,
Right.
it's like, really? No, I'm out of here.
Right.
So,
Yeah. So again, like, what is love? Like, I think love is forgiving. It's definitely forgiving.
Yeah,
But you can
love is
forgive
forgiving.
somebody and you can wish somebody well, but and still not respect them. You know what I'm saying? Because I absolutely wish them well or whatever. Do I respect them? Not so subjective and it is a per case basis. Like no two love is the same. And you know, like a man will treat one woman one way and another woman one way.
Yes.
And friends as well. Friends,
Yes.
you know,
I've seen that.
friends
Like
can do the same thing.
Like I've been in relationships where I know this individual to have been abusive in a previous relationship, but not abusive with me.
Right.
You know, so you can get a different version of a person in every relationship.
Right. Friend relationship,
Mhm. And then
intimate relationship.
And then there's been cases where while I was in that relationship, I thought I loved that person. I thought I was
Right.
in love.
And
And once we break up and it's over, and I get them out my system, I don't give two flying fucks about the person. Don't even think about them.
Right.
You know, so
Right. So was that real love?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Did you really love that
Exactly.
person?
I've questioned myself about
You know what
that
I mean?
a couple of times.
That's why when he asked, what is love? It's just like, only you can answer that in your heart for
In your
whatever
heart.
person it's directed to.
Right.
Because everybody loves people different. You know what I'm
Very
saying?
true.
Like, I could love my man today more than I love my ex-man, you know, and be like, oh my God, I never felt like this.
Mhm.
So it's a per case, per person basis. So I can't tell you what is love, because what is love to me